Hello Monstrum fans, and welcome back to another Monstrum Curry Gaming review video. Today we're going to be taking a look at 5 trucks that I got from Whatnot, and I got these 5 awesome trucks from TheVintageDropShop. He goes live almost every day, but when it comes to the monster trucks, he sells them every Monday, because the episode he titles Monster Truck Monday. So yeah, if you guys want to check him out, I will put a link to his channel in the description during, obviously, when I edit the video and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be checking out. So we have the Small Hubs Devastator from 2004, which looks awesome. And yeah. And then we have the Small Hubs Scarlet Bandit from 2003, which looks awesome. And look at the grill look at the grill detail on that one. Looks sweet. And then we have the Yellow Livewire from 2004. So finally have the yellow one in my collection because I've had the red one for quite a while. So it's nice to have both variations of Livewire now, or color variations, should I say. And then we have the 2005 Bounty Hunter, which I never got this one for some reason. I remember seeing at a flea market, but I never picked it up. I don't know why. But it obviously has an older paint scheme. This is the paint scheme it ran in World Finals 5 and 6. So yeah, kind of an older paint scheme, and this paint scheme was released in 2005, because 2005 is when they started using this SUV casting that a lot of people are familiar with. But yeah, so that one's really cool. There is an undercovers variant of this as well, which I hope to find at some point. And then speaking of undercovers, the last one is the Grim Reaper variation of the undercovers Gravedigger. So obviously a different paint scheme and different flames, and the Undercover series was introduced in 2006, and then they discontinued it, I believe, after 2008. I could be wrong though, but in 2008 it was renamed to Tilt Offs, so it was essentially the same thing. I don't know why they changed the name, but I think you guys get the idea. But yeah, anyway, so we will go oldest to newest when it comes to reviewing these. So we'll start with 2003 with the Small Hubs Scarlet Bandit. Man, does it feel good to unbox a really old truck. So satisfying. And here she is in all her glory, the Small Hubs Red Scarlet Bandit, which is a beauty. And I will say the red paint scheme has always been my favorite paint scheme for the Scarlet Bandit truck. And yeah, so let's go over the details of this truck. So we have the Scarlet Bandit logo, the slogan, which says "Catch me if you can," the Scarlet Bandit mascot, Checkers, Shucks, Craig, and Auto Parts, which is one of their iconic sponsors, which I believe they lost around 2010. And then we have a couple other sponsors right there. You can also see the Monstrum and Hot Wheels logo, and then it looks like some tear right there. I don't know if it's like newspaper or whatever. There's the awesome grille and headlight printing on the front. Obviously, the SUV castings during the Small Hub era was the Astro van, which was first used on Nitro Machine. Oh, you can see a metal flake in the paint, which is nice. And then on the hood, you have the Scarlet Bandit mascot again, Scarlet Bandit logo, Checkers, Shucks, Craig, and Auto Parts. And on the top, Pro Shop, it says, Proto Shop, Wholesale Auto Parts, and then some other sponsors, and then whatever that tear is supposed to be. And then we have the Scarlet Bandit logo once again, Checkers, Shucks, Craig, and Auto Parts. And then the same graphics going on here. And it's got a black roll cage with a silver metal chassis, gray rims, and black tires. And yeah, that is the 2003 Small Hub Scarlet Bandit. Absolutely beautiful truck. So nice to add this truck into the collection finally. And yeah, so we'll move her over to the side. And then the next one we'll take a look at is the Small Hub Devastator from 2004. And here is the Small Hubs Devastator. Absolutely beautiful truck. And when I went to my first ever Monster Jam event, I do remember seeing Devastator. Devastator originally back in the day was driven by Mark Schrader. He also had an alter ego of the Devastator truck called the Felon. And then I believe this truck got sold off to the Basil brothers. But I don't know if Devastator is still around or it retired or it's on hiatus. I really don't know what happened to Devastator. Because the last time it competed at a show was at a Monster Jam event in 2021. So yeah. But yeah, so obviously Devastator is a beautiful truck, and like I said, its last appearance was, it competed in an arena show for Monster Jam in Salt Lake City, Utah, back in like January 2021, and ever since then it kind of disappeared. I don't know whatever happened to Devastator. If anyone knows what happened to Devastator, comment below. I'd like to know what happened to it, because it could be still around. I just haven't really heard much about it ever since the last show it competed at. And yeah, so let's go into detail with this awesome looking truck. And obviously I have every Devastator now, because growing up I had the Big Hub one from like 2009, and then the 2015 Mud Tread Skin Tool Devastator, and now this one. I mean, I know there's a partial graphics variant of this truck. I mean, I don't know if I have the full graphics or partial graphics variant. I honestly couldn't tell you, but I don't really care about those variations too much. I'm just happy to at least have, you know, like all three like renditions of Devastator, if you will. But yeah, so we have the, so let's go over the graphics. We have the Monster Jam logo, the Hot Wheels logo, the giant rhinoceros on the side right there, with some of the detail. Looks like an explosion going on or something like that. The Devastator logo, the awesome grille of the Silverado. There's the Rhino once again on the hood, and then on the roof we have the Devastator logo with more of the detail. And then here's the tailgate with the Devastator logo and more of the detailing. And then pretty much the same stuff going on this side. And it's got a black roll cage and a silver metal chassis, yellow rims, and black tires. And yeah, that is the Small Hubs Devastator. Absolutely beautiful truck. And so happy to have it in the collection finally. And then next up, also from 2004, because 2004 was a split year. The first half of the year was Small Hubs, and they went to the Big Hubs, and then from 2004 to onward, every Hot Wheels Monster Jam truck was released with the Big Hubs. So yeah, so next up from 2004, we have the gorgeous yellow live wire. Let's open it up. And then when it came to the Big Hub releases in 2004, they came with this little cardboard Monster Jam logo that you could like hang on your wall or whatever, which is kind of cool. So I may tape it in the background on my studio somewhere. But yeah, so here it is, the yellow live wire. Very awesome looking truck. Like I said, I already have the red one, just needed the yellow one. So yeah, I would like to get the undercovers version at some point of the red one, but it's nice to finally have the yellow one in the collection. And on camera, it looks like a bright yellow, but in person it's not like, well, it is a bright yellow in person, but it's a lot brighter on camera, unless it's just my lighting. But anyway, so let's go over the details of this truck. So we have the Hot Wheels logo, the live wire logo, the Monster Jam logo, the flames, which go to a red to purple gradient, which is really cool. And then I don't know what it says down there. The nice front clip right there, the hood with the flames, once again. And when I was little, for some reason, I always thought it was a spider, but then growing up I realized, it's flames. But yeah, because like when I was little, seeing like collection videos with Livewire and them particular the yellow one, I originally thought like, is that a spider? But then as I got older, I was like, oh, it's flames. But yeah, so you can kind of laugh at me in the comments if you want about that. I was little back in the day. Anyway, and it's also got the beautiful metal flake in the paint. And then the tailgate with the taillights and the Livewire logo. And then these same graphics going on here. And it's got a black roll cage with a silver metal chassis, yellow rims, and black tires. And yeah, that is Livewire, or the yellow one in particular. Absolutely beautiful truck. So nice to finally have it in the collection. And yeah, so now moving on to 2005 with the Bounty Hunter. Let's unbox it. Alright, and here's the 2005 Bounty Hunter, and obviously another cardboard Moss Jam logo that I'll probably tape in the background of my studio at some point. And yeah, so here is the 2005 Bounty Hunter. Like I said, I remember seeing this when I went to a flea market a couple of years ago, and I just never picked it up for some reason. I don't know why, but a few years later, I redeemed myself, and now I have it. And my oh my, does this scheme look gorgeous! So yeah, and then we didn't get an Iron Outlaw release till like 2007, or around 2007, should I say? So we never got like the older paint scheme of Iron Outlaw, only like older schemes for Bounty Hunter and Scarlet Bandit. But yeah, speaking of Scarlet Bandit, I did have like the old pink Scarlet Bandit that kind of had this like curve in the background, but it was released in the undercover subcategory, and I broke it when I was little, so I do need to replace that one. But yeah, so let's go over the detail of the Bounty Hunter. So we have the sponsor, Checker Shucks Craig and Auto Parts, the Bounty Hunter mascot, Jimmy Cretin, Bounty Hunter, Moss Jam Hot Wheels logo, and then some other miscellaneous sponsors right there. Pro Shop on the front fender, the awesome headlight and grille printing. On the hood, we have the Checker Shucks Craig and Auto Parts sponsor once again, along with the Pro Shop sponsor. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't realize it had it printed on the windshield as well. Checker Shucks Craig and Auto Parts printed on the windshield. That's really neat attention to detail right there. I always forget Hot Wheels used to do that with some of the trucks back in the day. I really wish they did that still, but they don't. But boy oh boy, did Hot Wheels really know how to pay attention to detail back in the day. Yeah. And then as you can see, like the black top like goes down into a stripe, which was one characteristic that the old Bounty Hunter had, and the awesome metallic blue paint you can see right there. We have the Pro Shop sponsor, once again, Bounty Hunter's logo, and the Checker Shucks Craig and Auto Parts logo. On the back here, we have the Checker Shucks Craig and Auto Parts sponsor, once again, Bounty Hunter, Pro Shop, and then Bounty Hunter slogan, which is "You can run, but you can't hide." And then same stuff going on here, and it's got a black roll cage with a silver chassis, which is metal, and then chrome rims and black tires. And yeah, that is the 2005 Bounty Hunter. Absolutely gorgeous truck. So nice to have it in the collection, and yeah. And then Bounty Hunter is Bounty Hunter celebrated its 30th anniversary this year, and then the 30th anniversary body looks a little similar to this paint scheme, but the blue is like a lot brighter. It's not like this dark blue. It's like a baby blue, if you will, because this is like a dark kind of blue paint. But yeah, anyway, that's the Bounty Hunter. And then last but not least, we have the 2006 Undercovers Grim Gravedigger. So without further ado, let's unbox it. Alright, and here is the Undercovers Grim Gravedigger. which looks really, really cool. And then obviously why it's called undercovers is the body can lift up. You can also remove it, but I really don't recommend it because of how fragile these old roll cages were back in the day. And speaking of, looks like I need to fix it because it looks like the front hook came undone. I'll fix that later. But yeah, anyway, let's go into detail. Obviously, a lot of collectors nickname it the Grim Reaper Gravedigger because of the Grim Reaper on the side. And there is a chromed out version of this release. It wasn't released in undercovers, just like standard. And then there is a standard release of this of the black version of the Grim Reaper Gravedigger as well. But yeah, so growing up, I always just had the chrome one. I never had the black version of the Grim Reaper Digger until now. Anyway, so we have the Moss Jam logo, the Hot Wheels logo. It says Dennis Anderson's Gravedigger. The awesome Grim Reaper on the side. Looks like with some souls. And then the Haunted House and the Moon in the background, and looks like a tombstone. The headlights, and then the awesome flames with the pinstriping. And then on the roof, it's got the Grim Skull and Crossbones, Bad to the Bone. And then obviously the casting is a little kind of shorted back here for the undercovers. And then same graphics going on here, and it's got a green roll cage with a silver metal chassis, chrome rims, and black tires. And yeah, that is the undercovers Grim Reaper Gravedigger, which is absolutely awesome. And that will also conclude the review on these 5 awesome vintage Hot Wheels Monster Jam trucks. Once again, thank you so much to Vintage Drop Shop for these 5 awesome trucks. You're awesome, man. I really appreciate you. And like I said, if you want to check out his inventory of trucks that he has, I will put a link to his Whatnot channel in the description. Yeah, so thank you guys once again for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and of course, ring the bell for notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a brand new video. I'll see you guys next time. This is Eli or Moss Jam Parade Gaming, signing out.